Hi, it's Gary from the Average Tabletop Gamers, and today I'm going to be looking at some scenic bases by Microart Studio. Over to Sven for the fancy graphics. So I was down at Salute and I picked up some bases for some of my figures, and I just wanted something to make my models look a bit nicer. You can see below the bases that I picked up, some resin ones, and actually some MDF ones, some Star Wars ones, or sorry, generic spaceship ones I should say, and some fantasy ones and some futuristic ones. I'll just get closer up on them so you can have a better look at them in better relief detail. So that is the slightly more futuristic. There's corrugated iron, there are like ruined brickworks and things like that. You could still use those for things like Mordheim and things like that, but the bullet holes on there make it a bit more futuristic, or even World War II, so you could do some nice bases with them. These are the fantasy bases and they're absolutely beautiful. You can see the filigree work on them, really nice. The relief detail is beautiful, they're really well cast, very nice. And I'm going to be using one of them on the Black Scorpion Grandmaster of the Citadel that I bought at Salute. He was very reasonable at £4.50, so I couldn't resist buying him. I've got no reason to have him, I just want to paint him up, so he's going to look really nice in my collection. But the thing that really caught my eye when I went to the Microart Studio stand were these, obviously, Star Wars influenced, shall we say, bases. Absolutely stunning. So, what's special about them? I'm going to show you some details on them now. They actually come with two pieces of MDF in there, and they're actually slightly multi-part. So this allows you, if you're not even trying to be clever or very technical, you can actually just build these up and do the painting as you go, which is what I've already done. I've got an example I'm going to show you. When you look at the actual figures, it looks like the very entrance of an Imperial Starship or the Death Star. Look absolutely fantastic, beautiful pieces. And when you look at the MDF, it's really nice. Some very nice stuff there, and I found them really easy to put together, very simple, and there's some very obvious things. They've even put things on the MDF where the laser etched a little cross, and that little cross you can see there, that's where you put the little piece that goes next to it. So they actually really thought about the contents of what's on the little sprue that you get. So what did this make me do? Well, this made me paint up my Darth Vader from Star Wars Legion. See if I can get a good close-up for him here. And as you can see, the base is really nice. It's fairly high, it's fairly chunky, don't get me wrong. It's one of those where it might not be for everyone's favoured look on a tabletop, but I think it looks really nice. I've just done a very limited work, and what I did was, the little disc section you get at the bottom, I took that off and I painted it bright white underneath, so that you got that white effect that you can see here. You can see how the white is underneath. It just makes it easier to do it that way rather than paint it. I thought, why not? So I built it that way, and I think it's come out really well. It's come up with a really good effect. There's a slightly darker part underneath. I've glued Vader on, but hey ho, it's one of those where he's a lovely figure, even with his bendy lightsaber. But that's the plastic, soft vinyl kind of plastic that you get with the Legion figures. But I just think it looks really nice, and so it's got a Stormtroopers on them. It's going to look amazing. Any kind of like 40k futuristic character, even historical World War II characters look fantastic on these. And these fantasy bases, like I say, are absolutely beautiful. That little like filigree work you've got is absolutely stunning. Very nice. And even once undercoated, the details picked up really well. So as you can see, these are reasonably priced. They're by Microart Studios. They're very good. I'll just zoom in on the there you go, there's the URL if you're thinking of checking them out, and check out their website. It was just a really lovely stand. They've got some really reasonable bases. This isn't the only thing they do quite a wide variety. I was really impressed, and they're really good value. I'm certainly going to be getting more in the future, and we're making some more pictures up, and I'll send Sven some pictures to put up on the Average Tabletop social media channels. And this is probably a great time for him to scroll in the graphic at the bottom of the screen so that you can see the social media channels. We're on Twitter, We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. By all means, go and have a look. I'll put some pictures up there for Sven to upload for you. Have a look, see what you think. Really nice, really simple, well worth the money. Check them out at Micro Art Studios. Thanks, guys.